Hey guys, so what's up? Let's have a little chat and a little let me finish getting ready for work. And then I'll share some new products that I got from work. So let me actually finish doing my makeup first. I actually have to do a little bit of liner. Let's do my No Holds Bar, one of my favorite products, the Fluid Lines. You guys, if you've used them before, you know they're water resistant. I don't know if they're claimed to be water resistant or waterproof, but they are. From personal use, I know that they are. I've swam. This is why I tell my customers, people are like, oh, is it water resistant? I'm like, look, I swam in Florida, my parents' pool. Everything else feathered off or whatever, but not the Black Track or not the Fluid Line. It happened to be Black Track. So what I used on my eyes today is I used a couple of different things. I wanted to make my brows a little more burgundy. So I just used a burgundy pencil from NYX. This one right here. It's actually a lip liner called Deep Purple. First, I filled in my brows with Dip Down, just because, you know, I need that base. I can't have, wait, I have to check my blend. Have to check my blend. All right. Where the two shadows meet, I always blend. I don't like it to be like a line. So, what are they saying? I was saying that well, first of all, I need to find my other Black Track, because I did a wedding recently and I bought a brand new Black Track because my old one was getting a little dried out. Oops, sorry, I hope you can hear me. My old one was getting a little bit dried out. So the newer, not the newer, but it's old, you know, so it gets a little dried out and it's not as smooth anymore. And what I like to do, what I try to do is I swirl it around. So I just swirled it around, and that kind of picks up, like it takes off that, it doesn't really take off, it just swirls the dried out layer into the mix again, because your gel liner should be really creamy, and it just makes it going on a lot easier. You want it to almost flow from the brush to your skin. You don't want to have to be dealing with skipping. And right now I'm just filling in because the liner was a little bit dried out. And then I'm going to take, so I did the full line like the normal to the end of my eye. Don't, if your eyes swoop down, or if your eyes are different shape, just, you know, you have to really look at your eye shape and know your eye shape. So if your eye shape kind of have like that bedroom downward at the end, don't take your eyeliner all the way to the end, because then you're going to go down, okay? To lift your eyes, you want to do a little bit less than, like half a fingernail, half a pinky nail less than all the way. And I'm looking at myself instead of looking there. And that way, when you do a little flick up, it doesn't end. Basically, you don't want your eyeliner to end. If your eyes are shaped down, you don't want your eyeliner to end at the end of your eye, because it will follow the line down. So if your outer corner is tending to not pull or shaped down and you follow the line all the way to the end, the line will be down. So you follow a little bit less than the ends and then go up, and that will bring your eye up. Hope that makes sense. Try it and see. Do one eye when you're not going anywhere or when you're about to wash your face. Grab your pencil, your gel liner, your liquid marker, your Pen Ultimate, Fabuline, whatever you use. And if you feel like your eyes droop, or it's a bad word because it's not droop really, but if you feel like your eyes are going downwards, that's what you do. Go ahead and line your eye normally. Hold on. I almost forgot to push play again. So let's just start talking about some of the stuff that I got. I got Ever Amethyst. Ever Amethyst. Okay. And that's basically the dual that I used on my eyes today. I used the lighter shade and inner lid. And you see where I just put a little of that. And I used it wet with Fix Plus. With Fix Plus. And then I use a deeper shade in the outer in the halfway, like this, in this, right here. So inner corner, then right here, both wet. And then I did Sketch wet on a 217. The other two colors I used with a flat brush. I don't know where it is. I got fat 237. Oh my god, not 237, 239. What? My head just exploded. Just kidding. Brush. So then I'm gonna show you my blush right now. I'm gonna use Dirty Plum. Dirty Plum. I really thought that Dirty Plum was a color that they put in permanently, and then when I came back, it wasn't there. So I do remember I have it in this packaging. Oh my god, what is this one called? Remember it came out at Target at the same time? Not the MAC products, obviously, but the collection. Oh my god. Something, I don't remember. Jesus, this was a long time ago. This is when I was working with MAC. This is 2010. And I really thought, okay, so you can see how my blush is like boom right there, but don't worry, don't despair. I'm going to be putting more color down. And that's why I put my blush on a little, not heavy, but you know I'm going to use more than one color. And when I work inside, you definitely, you think you have enough on and you don't have enough on. It happens every time I go to work. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a lot of blush on. And I'm like, look in the mirror, I'm like, what? I'm like, I can't even see my blush. So I like to do a little extra just because I know it's going to be needed. X Rocks, whoa, yeah, I went way back. But I actually think X Rocks came out with in another collection recently. Recently meaning last year or on. So X Rocks, I'm gonna put on top. It has a little bit of a plum feel to it, and it has lots of shimmer, and it looks good with plummy shades. So this is gonna be my blend color, not really my highlight color, just my blend color. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend those two together. You know, it would look really good with this, actually. I don't know why I didn't use it, but I didn't, and now it's done. Okay, then I was with one of my coworkers, and she was like, you know what you should use? You should use Naked Pigment as your highlight. I was like, done. I'm going to try it at least, right? So I'm going to take a little brush like so, little fix, just a little flicks. This one you don't need a lot because you don't want it to be like, boom, highlight. At least I don't. It's funny, I was talking to one of my husband's, well, she's my friend, but it's one of my husband's daughters. I'm sorry, my husband's daughters. Oh my god. My husband's friend's daughter. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to like 4th of July something. She was like, I'm looking natural, and she had like highlight. Maybe she was joking, obviously. But This is like a natural highlight for my skin tone. So just a little bit. I'm just going to carry it up here. So like that's a little bit above the brow. Because I got enough shimmer in there with the mineralized shadows that I don't really want too much, but just a little bit. So right here is where my highlight's going to go. And that's a little bit too much on the brush. Just tap it off. I really just want a little in here. Look, I'm not saying I don't like it. I don't like it on me. I don't know. Not that it doesn't work on other people who do it. On me, I just don't like it. It's a personal preference. I do not love the underneath the eye triangle of light. Not saying I don't do it every now and then or haven't done it on people. To me, I just don't love it. To me, on me, I just don't love it. And I'm just taking a little, this is Sun Power, okay? Sun Power Mineralized. And I'm just taking a little of that and running it where it's supposed to go. I actually use it here because something about when I do blush, this is just now whatever, left over. When I do blush, my skin turns a little green. I swear to God. Every time I gotta start running. Every time I do a little bit of blush around here, it just, something happens. So I have to correct it. And what I do to correct it is I put a little bit of that powder. And, you know, those two cancel each other out. So, yeah. So when I get a little greenish gray here, what I do is I basically warm it up with the Sun Power. So if you're finding, ladies, of my skin tone, if you're finding once you put your foundation on and you're just like, what just happened around my lip? You know, because for me, we're mammals, right? So we have hair. So I don't know if it's that. I mean, I take care. I don't have that issue. I'm not really hirsute as far as like my arms. I have no hair on my arms. I have honest to God, no hair on my legs, none. I never did on my arms, like literally, look, I've not a hair on my, I see like 3, very, very short hair, not even covering the whole hand. So I really don't have a lot of hair on my body. So, what was I saying? So I don't have that issue over there. I just have discoloration. Well, one, because I have eczema. Okay, story of my life, right? But anyway, I have eczema, so. Oh my God, I love this mascara. Have you guys used this mascara? This is the Mineralized Multi-Effect Mascara. Little wiggle, a little flick. You can wiggle and comb through. Mine are short enough that I can just wiggle and flick. I don't have to like roll. And with any mascara, if it gets on your eye area, leave it alone until it dries. I'm actually not going to touch this until I get, like before I get out of my car. I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay, blush is done. I don't know what I'm going to do for my lip. I got this mascara also. Okay. New Romance blush, the mineralized one. You guys know what that is, what that looks like, so I'm not going to peel that out. I'm going to use a Sheen Supreme lipstick today that I also got. Okay, you guys must know by now, this is no news. I don't believe this is a secret. And I also got Deep Fixation. When you work for most makeup companies, that's why I don't think it's a secret. When new product comes out, you get new products. So when you're talking to your customer, you're talking to your clients, you know what you're talking about because you have worn it before. You have it at home. You like it. You already use it, whatever. So, of course, MAC does the same exact thing. Why wouldn't they, right? So, that is what I'm using today. It is these were items from my what's called gratis, which is Latin or Spanish, meaning free. Meaning free or gift? I don't know. I'm using my trusty Go-To quartz.